Mahatma Gandhi's life is a tapestry of positive and negative views. He is revered for his nonviolent resistance, fight against colonialism, and philosophy of peace and equality. His influence on India's independence movement and his ability to mobilize masses are undeniable. However, Gandhi's life is not without criticism. Some question his stance on women's rights, his approach to the caste system, and his political decisions. It is essential to recognize and understand both the positive and negative aspects of his legacy to gain a comprehensive understanding of this iconic figure. Mahatma Gandhi's family system was deeply rooted in traditional Indian values and customs. He was born into a Hindu Gujarati family in Porbandar, Gujarat, in 1869. Gandhi's immediate family consisted of his parents, Karamchand Gandhi and Putlabai Gandhi, and his siblings. Gandhi's father, Karamchand Gandhi, served as the Diwan of Porbandar. He was known for his strict adherence to principles and his commitment to public service. Putlabai Gandhi, his mother, played a crucial role in shaping Gandhi's early life. She instilled in him values of honesty, simplicity, and devotion to religion. In accordance with Indian traditions, Gandhi was married at the age of 13 to Kasturba Makhanji, also known as Ba. Kasturba became Gandhi's lifelong companion and partner in his journey of social and political transformation. They had 4 sons, Harilal, Manilal, Ramdas, and Devdas. However, Gandhi's commitment to public life often resulted in strained relationships with his family. Gandhi believed in the concept of ashrams, which were communal living spaces where individuals could practice self-reliance, simplicity, and nonviolence. He established several ashrams throughout his life, including the famous Sabarmati ashram in Ahmedabad. These ashrams served as centers for spiritual and social activities, promoting self-discipline and communal living. While Gandhi valued the importance of family, his dedication to public service and his role as a leader often took precedence over personal relationships. He encouraged his family members, including his sons, to actively participate in the freedom struggle and uphold the values of truth, nonviolence, and self-sacrifice. It is worth noting that Gandhi's personal and family life was not without challenges. He faced disagreements and conflicts with his sons, particularly Harilal, who had a strained relationship with his father. The immense demands of his public life and his principles of renunciation sometimes conflicted with his role as a family man. Overall, Gandhi's family system reflected a blend of traditional Indian values, communal living in ashrams, and the complexities that arise when personal commitments intersect with the demands of public life. Mahatma Gandhi, an enigmatic figure whose principles of nonviolence and civil disobedience resonate throughout history. While his contributions to India's independence movement are celebrated, there exist lesser-known aspects that invite us to delve deeper into the complexities of his life. In this video, we uncover the untold stories and unexplored facets of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, the revered leader who spearheaded India's struggle for independence, is widely regarded as an icon of peace and nonviolence. However, beneath the halo of admiration, there exist allegations and controversial aspects of his life that invite us to examine the complexities of his journey. In this video, we will explore some of the dark sides and allegations surrounding Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, the revered leader of India's independence movement and advocate of nonviolence, is a figure of immense admiration. However, like any historical figure, his life is not without its controversies. In this video, we will delve into some of the darker aspects of Gandhi's life, shedding light on the criticisms that have been leveled against him. During his early years in South Africa, Gandhi made statements that have drawn criticism for their racially insensitive nature. He referred to the indigenous black population as Kafirs, a derogatory term. This language contradicts his later teachings on equality and nonviolence, sparking debates about the consistency of his beliefs. During his time in South Africa, Gandhi made statements that have been labeled as racist. He referred to the indigenous black population with the derogatory term Kafirs, raising questions about the consistency of his principles of equality and justice. Behind the public image of an advocate for equality and justice, Gandhi's personal life reveals contradictions. Despite championing nonviolence, he openly admitted to physically disciplining his wife and engaging in controversial practices like sleeping naked with young women, challenging the conventional understanding of his moral character. Gandhi's views on women's rights have been subject to criticism. Despite his fight against oppression, he held traditional beliefs regarding the role of women, emphasizing their primary responsibilities within the domestic sphere. This stance drew opposition from progressive women's rights activists, who sought more comprehensive gender equality. Gandhi's leadership style and quest for control have faced scrutiny. Some argue that he possessed an authoritarian streak, making decisions unilaterally and disregarding dissenting voices within his own movement. This raises questions about the extent of his commitment to democratic principles and the limits of his influence. Despite his teachings of nonviolence and free expression, Gandhi did not always tolerate dissenting views. He suppressed and marginalized voices that challenged his ideologies, often stifling alternative perspectives within the freedom struggle. This reveals a complex side of Gandhi that diverges from the popular image of an inclusive leader. Gandhi's skepticism towards modernity and industrialization has been a subject of debate. While he preached self-reliance and village-centric economies, his resistance to embracing technological advancements has drawn criticism. Some argue that this ambivalence hindered India's progress and economic development. Gandhi's legacy remains an ongoing conversation in contemporary India. Some argue that his ideology of nonviolence and inclusive society is still relevant, while others contend that it fails to address the complexities of modern-day challenges. Unraveling the nuances of his impact allows us to critically examine his lasting influence. Mahatma Gandhi's life, shrouded in both greatness and ambiguity, invites us to reflect on the multidimensionality of human beings. By exploring these unexplored facets, we gain a more comprehensive understanding of the complexities surrounding his persona. It is through critical examination and open dialogue that we can truly appreciate the enigma that was Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi's commitment to nonviolence faced criticism during World War II. While he preached nonviolence as a means of resistance, he staunchly opposed India's involvement in the war against Nazi Germany. This stance drew scrutiny from those who believed it was necessary to confront tyranny and defend democratic values. Gandhi advocated for Hindu-Muslim unity, yet critics argue that his efforts fell short of resolving the deep-seated tensions between the communities. Some assert that he could have taken stronger measures to address and alleviate the conflicts that arose during the struggle for Indian independence. Gandhi's political decisions and tactics have faced scrutiny. In 1922, he called off the non-cooperation movement following the violent Chauri Chaura incident, leading to disappointment among his supporters and a setback in the independence movement. Historians have debated whether this decision hindered or propelled the progress of the movement. While Gandhi vehemently opposed the caste system in India, some argue that his approach was insufficient. Critics assert that his efforts to combat untouchability and uplift lower castes were not radical enough, suggesting that he could have pursued more comprehensive social reforms to dismantle the deeply entrenched caste hierarchy.